All right, so I sat down a while ago and tried to come up with something to do with myself, basically, because everything is just like, that's where we're at right now. Everything's like, I don't know. When are you going back to work? I don't know. When is this all, when are we going back to normal? I don't know. So it just puts me in a weird headspace, man. I have a hard time. I'm struggling because I go through, ah, I'd, yeah, it'll be fine. And then I go, oh, what if it isn't? And I'm sure a lot of people are going through that. So anyway, I get to the reason I'm here. So we decided to make some fudge the other day. I was like, all right, let's make some fudge. I haven't made fudge in a long time. Let's make some fudge. So Patty finds a fudge recipe on Pinterest. Now the dangerous thing about getting recipes online is that you don't know for sure that what was put in that recipe is correct. Sometimes people put things in error. You know, it'll say 2.5 cups and they meant 1.5 or something like that. And I don't know that this happened to me on this occasion. I just know what happened, and I'm going to share it with you. Okay, so I cooked the fudge on the stove. I put the butter and the flavoring in. It's chocolate, and I put a maple flavoring in with it. It smells delicious, and it tastes really good. And I took it out and put it in the pan, and it just wasn't thickening up like it should be. I knew something was wrong. I've made enough fudge before to know, something ain't going right. So I put the pan in the fridge. Like maybe that'll stiffen it up a little bit better. Nah. So I'm like, all right, last night I said, put it in the freezer. We've made fudge before that goes in the freezer. That'll fix it. It'll freeze it and we'll just get by. I just took this out of the freezer. Honest to frig. This is straight out of the freezer. This has not been sitting here very long at all. I'll bring it up and I'll come back here so you can see. That's all I can say. This is out of the freezer, my fudge. Are you kidding me right now? Can you see it? It's frozen. It is frozen, and this is what it's doing. It tastes good. It's got way too much sugar in it. I know that. The only thing I can figure we can do I've got one of two options. I'm just going to stick that, and it's all like, see if I can't get it to, like, it's tar, but it tastes really good. Look at it. Look at that. It's ridiculous. So my only hope in this is that I can either melt it back down or I can use it as like an ice cream topping. I need ice cream like I need another hole in my head right now because we're not doing anything. We're just sitting. So if you're experimenting with some recipes, maybe go looking to see if anybody else has made it and had any issues. Just to be sure, just to be safe, just to make sure it works so that you don't end up with chocolate tar, because that's what I ended up with.